I get an infringement, I'll get a loan. Let me sleep where I want to sleep. Yeah, please. Right, babe. Can you please? That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy. You can't sleep outside. I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
Liema reconciles with Thandeka. Yesterday night was a lot. Guys, oh yo. Last night was chaotic, it was dramatic. I guess, honestly, I told you guys before that one might think last night was the last night party in the house. Anywho, good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're up and grateful. Have you been to church? Are you yet to go to church like me? Anyway, let me drop this here for you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and be subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys. So it was a chaotic night, guys. A very chaotic one. This housemates were literally drunk. They were except for Ashe, but like all of them. So they came back to the house shouting, screaming, crying. I think I brought that update to you guys. Even Liema had to even tell Melly and Thandeka, I love you, because she was just shouting, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm like, okay, maybe this reconciliation is coming. So later, you guys remember that at the party, Melly was dancing with Trixie, which I do not see anything wrong there, but since Thandeka asked Millie about it, because when they came to the house, she was also crying. I mean, Thandeka, saying she doesn't want Millie to leave, she's not going to cope and all of that and all of that. She's been with him from day one and it's not going to be easy for her. Guys, fast forward to later. This was like around past 2 or thereabout. Yo, Thandeka confronted Melly concerning the whole Trixie situation, but Piggy did not share. There was something the camera was doing last night. I think I spotted it in one of the updates. When Didi was shouting that Liema ran to get her microphone, telling Bravo, no, she'll get an infringement. Like Bravo shouldn't engage her in conversation so that she wouldn't talk, and she'll get an infringement. They were on Q, who was sleeping. They were just showing Q, who was on bed sleeping. When they said Tracy slept off in the toilet, and I think Lima saw her and said, Tracy's sleeping in the toilet. Your camera, as they were bringing Tracy from the toilet down outside, the camera one was on cue. As a point, I'm like, something is happening, and we are just seeing those. I even had to alter that comment, guys. How can something be happening and you're showing me somebody who is sleeping? So it was. So when this thing was happening, when this conflict, this confrontation, guys, they were showing another thing. They didn't focus on them. So, but you could hear the voice. So I think Thandeka confronted because of that whole Trixie dance and all. I'm just giving you guys the background story, though I know I would really come to that. And Millie was like, no, right now, shame he doesn't want to because he was really too drunk. That was how, boom, before you knew it, we saw Thandeka outside in the garden sleeping. I know Biggie had initially told them to close the garden doors and remain inside. Guys, oh yeah, Thandeka come inside. Thandeka refused. So Liema had to go beg her to come inside. I'm like, yo, I love this reconciliation. Liema told her to come inside. She said, never. If she gets an infringement, she gets it. I'm like, this is really the bazoswa you people signed up for. This is really the bazoswa. She refused, and later Ulima offered to get a blanket, and she's like, she doesn't want any form of care. Um I know that, yes, because Lema fans, I came on live yesterday, they came in my comments, and Lema fans, yo, Lema fans, you guys, I like what she did. I mean, Uliema, I like what Uliema did going to her. But you know that when you perceive someone as an enemy, someone who doesn't like you, if you offer me help, I can't. I watch energy. I work with energy. I work with aura. I work with your energy. The energy you give me is what I give you back. So Liema coming to tell her, come go inside, babes. You have one strike. Do I get blanket for you? Thandeka refused. If I was in her shoes, I will. Because you have not really been on my side. You have not really been nice to me. Literally, you've been like an enemy. So no matter how you want to try to be good, I will never entertain you. I will never indulge you. Stay with your energy, stay with your bad vibes, stay with your whatever. I don't need it around because it's a dark energy. So stay with it. Do you understand? So this is where me personally, I told you that I love what Ulema did by going to her. But for Thandeka, it's not going to be easy for her accepting any help from Liema because she doesn't know the angle where Lema is coming from. And Lema may be just coming from because I know, the way she has been talking about Tandega. I remember I told you yesterday that I sense reconciliation because by the time you're with someone, you're always talking about. So I feel she feels like, let's just stop this fight. It's high time I reconcile with Utandega and just move on. The show is almost coming to an end. It's a game. Let everyone be happy. There's a life outside the house and all of that. So I feel all of them just want to let's just patch things up, put everything behind us. At least that's what brings success. But then it's already late. But Utandega says she's not happy with you. I'm like, you're not happy. You're stressing yourself. Meanwhile, Melly was on bed sleeping. For almost like how many hours, Melly was on same position, meaning he doesn't even know what's happening, whether and a lot is going on in his head, whether I'm living today, whether I'm surviving, whether like so many things. So he had his own issues, and Tandaka also bringing your shame. It was a lot. It was a lot, but then that's what you guys signed for. The show needs drama. So she refused to follow Liema. Later she was locked outside, guys. Tandega was locked outside by Biggie. Biggie locked her outside. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm like, please, we just have 1 week left. Please, all these things, you guys should just calm down. One thing I tell people, I mustn't be friends with you. We can coexist. Just coexist with people. I don't need you in my space. I don't need your dark energy in my space. So just stay with your dark energy, but we can coexist. And that was exactly what Melly did with Tracy. Melly dancing with Tracy doesn't mean that they are cool. The other time, Tracy threatened to fight Melly, beat Melly up. And you guys know how Tracy behaves. But then is Melly just wants Melly is one person I've told you guys that even when Liema insulted Melly, called him names, said handbag, even when Didi, you will see the next minute Melly is shining teeth. Melly is just coexisting, and that's why I told you guys that he's going to do well outside the house. If anything comes up now, all of them will want to support Melly, and that's why you see them saying, "We don't have problem with Melly," because Melly is not. This is not the Melly we knew before. That's why people are saying Melly has changed. Melly, he just sees all those things like these ladies. Let me just leave them, and he still coexist. So dancing with Tracy yesterday, I know that Thandeka was not happy with that. That he was dancing with Tracy and she was there. But to me, I don't see anything wrong in the house. All of you, you guys are fewer in number now, right now. So I expect that closure with everybody. At the end of the day, the show ends. You can decide to be friends with them. You can decide not to be. Everybody mustn't, everybody mustn't be friends. But then coexist so that in case some of you are going to be working together, brands might actually pick two people to work together who don't even agree. Okay, it's a game. It's a game. You guys were playing a game. Let's assume everything was a strategy. You were in the house for the money, and that's just it, basically. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But finally, I don't want to pack everything in this particular update, but Thandeka can be stubborn, but this is the game you guys signed up for. This is the show you people signed up for. It's Bazoswa. They would hear. Yeah, if Biggie is gonna get mad, for people who are tagging Biggie, if Biggie is going to get mad before you give a team for a season, make sure you're ready for that team. You don't give a team for a season, and when you people start acting accordingly, people will start complaining. That's why sometimes you see Biggie doesn't even entertain or listen to some of the things people say on the TL, because you can't say bazoswa. Bazoswa means they will hear it. When I go hear them, if it's in my you go hear them. Like, these people are literally going to stress you out with so many things, and that's what so if all these things works for her and she gets her money, thumbs up, because she was strategic in whatever she was doing, because you can't be doing anything and it's fetching you nothing. So you're not making sense if at the end of the day what you're doing is working for you. Boom, thumbs up. So it's Bazosua. Anybody who is complaining that, please, the theme of the season is what? Bazosua. So if you guys don't hear it, how is it gonna be? You will hear it. So that at the end of the season, we ain't gonna forget these people. Okay, they literally gave me a show last night from, in fact, all of them, from those who were singing, dancing, those who were crying, like it was a lot. It was a lot. I slept off early. I didn't know that as at 3, 4 a.m., people were still up in the house, and it was crazy. So later, it was Ashay that stepped in, which I'll update you in a separate video. Okay, bye.